Hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? It's Saturday. I'm at home, not working. Tomorrow, I will be going in to kind of touch up and round up some things. But I wanted to touch bases on a few questions that I get, and one of the questions I always get.
I forgot that.
That doesn't go in there, babe.
I forgot.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
What's your name?
Tyrone Jones.
Tariq Anthony Jones. Good deal. Um, so one of the questions is, how do I start? Right? There's people that call me and say, how do I start in construction? And my first answer is to start now. Just start. When I first started out doing side work, which I had a regular job and I was doing side work, I did work for the people that I knew. Okay, so if you're fortunate enough to do work for people that you know, so basically I didn't charge them anything. I just had them pay for the material. I barely knew how to call for concrete. I barely knew how to, um, just call for concrete, call for inspections. I worked at a company where I did concrete work, but I just didn't know how to get things done on my own. So I had to figure it out. I had to take the leap, and I had to start doing work for people by myself. And practically, my first few jobs was for nothing, just so I can get the experience. Just I didn't even do it to get the experience. I just did it because I didn't think I was worthy enough for someone to pay for my services. To be honest, but as time went on, I had to find more jobs. Okay, and that's the place that most of us is in now. Like, how do you find more jobs?
I want candy.
You want candy?
Yeah.
So, what do you find right now? I'm trying to do a video. I'm talking. So, I had to find more jobs. So I had to go out there and hustle. And I think that's the place that most of you are in. Like, hey, where do I find the next job? Now, of course, me, when I was doing this was years ago, right? A long time ago. But the same still applies now, right? I went on Craigslist. Okay, where do you find jobs at? Look in your area, right? How do I get jobs when I'm not if I'm not licensed? Hmm. Well, all of us start out like that. All of us start out not being licensed. That's the way I started out. I don't have to try to sugarcoat it. Most of us start out not being licensed, having a job. Some of us start out not having a job and being forced to get out there without being licensed and having to get work so we can eat and feed our families. So how do I find work not being licensed? Where do I get this work from? Well, you have to hustle for it, just like if you have a license. Okay. Here in my area, I'm in California. Craigslist is popular to find jobs, especially for unlicensed people. So I go on Craigslist and I respond to, 10 ads a day. People are posting, construction people are posting looking for workers, right? You respond to those ads because sometimes they're looking for workers, but they can't find workers, so they have to hire a subcontractor. So you respond to those ads as well as the ads that are looking for subcontractors. Now, being on that type of platform, uh, there's a lot of people on there that are looking for the cheaper side of the labor. Okay, no doubt. Not everyone, but there's a lot. Okay, that's great for you, especially starting out. Okay, get the wheels turning. Okay, don't worry about, oh, I didn't make enough, man. Figure out your daily wage and then go from there. So if your daily wage is $200 a day, right? And then make it to where it's $200 a day. What if you work 2, 4, 6, 8 or 12 hours? It's $200 a day, and I'm just throwing this out there, okay? Because this is what I used to do. That way, when someone calls me and says, "Hey, how much do you charge for this?" And it's kind of hard giving the people a price when you haven't seen anything, or they're not giving enough details, or they don't want to talk where the location's at. You can't pull up any Google Earth kind of images. So I say, "Hey, it's $200 a day for me, and I can get this I can get X amount of 300 square feet of grading done in that amount of time. As long as there's not a lot of grass to move and roots and things like that. So you kind of give them an idea, but you're able to respond quick because you have your daily rate. Now, a lot of us out there, let me say this. It may be a lot of you out there that do this, but back in the day, I was really stumped by what do you have for me to do, right? Like I was going to change my daily rate based on what I was doing. But I only had one thing that I was doing. So I don't know why I complicated it. Okay. If you're going to just be doing one trade, why do you need to, if they have what's going on, and I know sometimes, there's different scenarios, but a day's work is a day's work. Okay. If they got you running from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here in different jobs, then yeah, then you charge accordingly. But if they got you at a place and you're doing what you are saying that you are good at doing, then there's a daily rate for that. You only can get so much done in a day. Yes, some jobs we work harder than others, and you may have to go there and realize like, oh, you know what, this is a lot of work for $200 a day. Then you tell them, hey, I need to be paid $250. If they disagree with it, then say, hey, well, it's no deal. Then you go back to a drawing board, go back to Craigslist, go back to wherever there's jobs being posted to where you can get ads without being licensed. And remember, I'm talking about people that are starting out. So obviously, you don't have a license. So go back to that place, go back to a drawing board, and start back all over. It's just that simple. It's not complicated. But when people ask you, hey, how much is this? And based on these ads on Craigslist, you don't know a lot of details. $200 a day is my rate. $250 a day is my rate. 180 a day is my rate. Okay. And that's just it. You try to stay within your area, stay within your lane, and you're going to grow and you're going to get more work. So basically, you need to get to work and find the area where jobs are being. There's people in your area that are looking for people to do work at their house, people to do work at their business, people to do work in their yard. There's people looking for people to do work, and there's so many apps out there now. That you can find that are in your area where people are listing jobs to find people to do the work. Straight up. So get on there. If you're looking to get in the construction industry, you're looking to do work, do the footwork. That means you got to go on there. So that means that if I didn't have the jobs I have, I lost everything. Okay, and I had to go back to zero. I will go on Craigslist, okay, and I will contact 20 people today that have posted ads, employers and subcontractors and just regular clients that are looking for work that's in line with my trade, and I will respond to them. And sometimes it's good just to come up with a pretext, right? How you already have something pre-written. That way you can just copy and paste and change a few words on so you can respond quickly. Because once you get to responding every day I did this. Every day I responded. Every day I looked at jobs. Every day I'm looking for. Every day. Okay? So you're responding to 20 ads every day. Okay? So you're going to need to get something that's pre-written to where you just have to change a few words here. Say what's up. Say hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
My Tosh.
Tosh. Okay. All right, guys. Okay.
Yeah? No. No.
Let me finish the video. Let me finish. Okay, you can sit here.
Or you be quiet, okay?
Okay.
Just smile.
Okay, so yeah, you go there, you respond to 20 ads. That's it. Just respond to 20 ads. You want to sit right here, Tariq?
No, I have a video.
Huh? What are you doing? I'm trying to. Okay, guys, you guys are screwing things up right now. Let me finish this. I'm already in 10 minutes right now. Okay, so respond to 20 ads a day. Okay, if you can't respond to 20, then respond to 10. Okay, and then some of the ads they just going to be asking for pricing. Figure out what the pricing is, just real quick, and send it off. That way you can get a response, you can get a return. Now, of course, now some of those. Now I don't want you to complicate it. Some of those are looking for cheap, real cheap pricing. You want to try not to give dirt cheap pricing, but you want to try to get something in lines that's more accurate to what they want. Hey. Excuse my chair. Okay, hey, go over there. No, stop messing with that lever.
No, I don't want to.
So, yeah. Don't worry about the ones that say, "Oh yeah, I got this. I need a price for this." Then you figure out a price that's close enough. The best price you can figure out, close to the information that they're giving you, and that's it. And you send that off. Okay, you get 3 different types of responses. You already have them in your notes on your phone, and you copy and paste that according to what ad you're responding to. That's it. You look in the labor section. You look in the skilled trade section. You look in every section that shows labor on whatever platform you need to be looking at, and you go out there and go get that work. And if they ask you to come by and give a price, then you need to drop what you're doing, go over there and go give a price. That it kind of bothers me when some people are like, "Oh, I don't, oh, I don't work on this day. I don't work on Saturdays." Or I don't work on Sunday, or I don't work on Monday, or I don't work past 6 p.m. Well, I had to tell one of my partners the other day when I was talking to him that he was like, "Oh man, when I get home, I put down my phone, so that's why I didn't answer you." I told that dude, like, "You put down your phone, like, hold up." So you realize that you're not in a position right now. Your business is not in a position where you can afford to put down your phone. You're not in that type of position. You need to reel that back. You need to bring that back because you're not in a position to where your business, this is still a baby. Every move it makes, you need to check on it. That's where it's at now, and that's what it requires. It requires your full attention all the time, and that attention that you're getting is what you're bringing to you. So you can't say I'm not going to answer my phone after 6 o'clock, or I'm not going to answer my phone on the weekends. Or if you're in a position where you need to, then that's what you must do. So if someone calls you out to go look at a job, you got to determine if that customer is your customer, right? If what they're saying that they want is value, if there's value in it. Don't just be going out to every job because someone said they got something. You gotta really kind of vet that customer out either through the email or do a phone call. And then once you determine that, yes, this project is of value and it's in my line of work, then yes, go out there. It doesn't matter what day it is. You need to do that till you get to a point where you don't have to do that. Okay? But right now, if you start now and you're looking for work, you need to do that. That's what you need to do. Yeah, come send me a price. You need to drop what you're doing, go get a price. And you need to start the job. That's what it's about nowadays. It's about speed. Speed you can beat most even licensed contractors. We're taking so long nowadays to get back to someone with a price. That's why I start most of my jobs fast. I send a price off fast, and I'm in and out, and it counts so much. It counts so much to you getting more work and landing the job. Speed. And we will allow these things to stump us when we already have done those type of jobs and even complicated jobs in the past. So why you allowing that this one little job you gotta think about it for 3 days? No, it takes a few hours. Put that price together, send it off, and tell them, hey, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll start Monday, whatever day it is. But you need to get out there, look at that, and move on that as fast as possible and close that deal. So if you're lacking work, you're starting out, you're looking where to start, Find a platform that lists jobs that are looking for workers, that's looking for subcontractors, looking for unlicensed, looking for licensed people, and you respond to ads on those platforms. You start doing that today, and I guarantee you, maybe next week, maybe in 2 weeks, I don't care, maybe in 3 weeks, because maybe you have to figure out how to tweak your responses to get a response. But if you realize that after 5 ads you get no response, then you need to jump up to 10. And after 10 ads you get one response, then you need to jump up to 20 so you can get two responses. Okay? You may have to do 30, respond to 30 ads. Okay? So you can get 5 responses. I don't know. But you need to try it out, see how that comes back so you can make your next move. But there should be nothing said that where do I start? Where do I find work? There's plenty of work out here. Ask the people you know. Let them know what you're looking for. Let them know what you're doing. Okay? And it'll come. It'll come. You got to keep at it. Even if you don't get results right away, even if you don't get results in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month, keep pushing at it. And you will get it. And you will hone, you will get better at it, and it will come. And eventually you'll be doing regular work or even on to getting your license. Because it is 2020. 2020, you need to have your license. That should be the main goal. All right, so my construction entrepreneurs, I just wanted to touch bases with you guys on that. Reach out to you guys on this Saturday. Love you guys. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for everybody watching. For you ones that are out there that have questions, want to leave comments, go ahead and leave them. I respond to all my comments. I do my best to respond to all of them, even if I disheart you. But respond. Send me leave a comment and I'll respond. If you got questions, go ahead and leave them there. You know someone that needs to hear this, share it with them. And I'm gonna let you guys go with that. Remember, hustle hard, then hustle harder. Thanks.